let me show you here. We need an auxiliary verb, for example, have or has. This is the auxiliary verb, okay? And after the auxiliary verb, we need a verb in the past participle form, right? But in the simple past, we need just the verb in the past simple, right? Very good. So this is one of the differences. Nice. And also I mentioned last class, I mentioned another difference. Do you remember which was this difference? No?
In present perfect, we don't say when something happened.
Yes, exactly. Okay, very good. This is another difference between the present perfect and the past simple, right? When we talk in the present perfect, we generally don't say when something happened. Okay, but in the past simple, yes, we mention. Okay, so this is another of the difference. Remember that these tenses, both of them, we use both of them to talk about something that happened in the past. Okay, so today we are going to check a little bit about them. Let's see here. When we talk about experiences in the past experiences, we can use the past simple and the present perfect, both. Okay, but there is this difference that I mentioned before, that when we use the past simple or the simple past, we specify the moment when something happened. Okay, and when we use the present perfect, we don't specify the moment when something happened. Okay, so for example, I met Jennifer Lawrence last year when I went to the movie awards. Okay, as you can see, I am specifying when this action happened in the past. It happened last year, okay? And I am giving details about when it happened or how did this happen, okay? But when I use the present perfect, I don't specify. I can say I have met Jennifer Lawrence, and I don't specify anything, okay? This is one of the differences between the simple past and the present perfect. Another thing that we need to take into consideration is that when we are talking about past experiences, we use the present perfect to introduce a topic and say that it happened, okay? And we use the simple past when we ask for more details about past events. For example, this is a conversation, okay? And I introduce the topic like this. Have you ever met a famous person? I have met Jennifer Lawrence. When did you meet her? I met her when I went to a movie awards. Was she nice? Yes, she was really nice. Okay, as you can see, I am introducing the topic with the present perfect in the first part of the conversation. But when I am asking for details about what happened, when, or how this activity, I continue my conversation with the simple past. Okay, this is something that you need to take into consideration when you are talking about past experiences. Okay, any questions until here? Okay, I want you to go to the book. Here in your book, let me show you. You have the present perfect and simple past, and here you have exactly the same. It says, present perfect, talking about experiences in our lives. when we don't specify when something happened, as we said before, right? She acted in movies. We don't specify when, right? I've been to New York. We don't specify when. Have you ever won an award? Okay. Then we have here the next part. It says simple past, asking for and giving more details about past events. For example, she was in Godzilla in 1998. As you can see, I am giving more detail about when this happened. Okay. Then we have the question when we want to ask for details. We can say, when did she win an award? Okay. I went to New York last year. I went with my dad. As you can see in these sentences, I am specifying when something happened and I am giving details about this. I went with my dad. Did you have a good time there? I am asking for details too. Okay, so let's continue practicing with activity number 4 in the next page. It says, match the base forms, simple past forms, and past participle which past participles are the same as the simple past forms. Okay, for example, here we have the base form is by, right? This is the past simple, and then we have the past participle. As you can see, the past simple and the past participle are the same. Okay, so you have to do exactly the same. Okay, you have to choose the verb, and then you have to match them with the past participle, the simple past, and the base form. Okay, for example, we are going to start with drink. Drink is the base form of the verb, right? What about the past simple? What is the past simple of drink? What do you think?
Drunk.
Drank, right? It's the past simple. And what about the past participle of drink?
Drunk.
Drank.
Drunk.
The pronunciation is exactly the same, but we change the vowel here. Okay? Drank and drank. The pronunciation is the same. Okay? Let's go with drive. Drive. What is the past of drive? Past simple?
Drove.
Drove. Very good. Drove. What about the past participle of drive?
Driver.
Driven. Very good. What about the next one? Eat. Eat. The past the past simple?
Ate.
Ate. Very good. And the past participle?
Eaten.
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 Eaten. Okay. Very good. Let's go to the next one. Fly. What is the past simple of fly?
Flew.
Flew.
Flew, right? Flew. And the past participle?
Flow.
Flown. Flown. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Meet. Vamos a borrarlo para que tengamos un poco de espacio.
Met.
Okay. So we have meet. Meet. Past simple is? Past simple?
Meet.
Met. Met, right? Past participle?
Met.
Met too. So this is the same, exactly the same, right? Met and met. Okay, let's go with the next one. Read. Read. What is the past simple of
Read.
read? Again?
Read.
Read.
No. What is the past simple of
Red.
read? Red. Like the color, red. Right? What about the past participle?
Read.
Red, right? It's exactly the same, red. What about the next one? See. The verb see. Past simple of the verb see.
So.
So. Very good. So. Okay, and the past participle?
Sí.
Sing.
Seen. Very good. Let's go with speak. 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 What is the past
Spoke.
simple? Spoke. Very good. Spoke. And the past participle?
Spoken.
Spoken.
Spoken. Very good. Spoken. Okay. And let's go with where. What is the past simple of where?
Were.
Were, right? Were. Were. And the past participle of were, or where?
Worn.
Worn, right? Worn. Very good. Let's erase a little bit here. What about the next one? It says win. The past simple is
Won.
won, right? Won. And the past participle is
Won.
won, exactly the same word, right? Won. What about right? Right.
Wrote.
Right. The past simple is what is the past simple?
Wrote.
Wrote, right? Wrote. And the past participle is
Reading.
again, please. What is the past participle?
Written.
Written.
Written. Written. Okay, the pronunciation is written. This is write, wrote, but this is written. Okay? Very good. Let's move on. We're going to practice a little bit this on page 135. 135. We have some exercises here. It says, choose the correct words to complete the conversation. Okay? We are going to start with number 1. What do you think is the correct option here? Have you ever been or did you ever go to Peru? What do you think could be the correct option here?
Have you ever been?
Why? Why have you ever been? Why is this the correct option?
Did you go to Peru?
Did you go to Peru? Why? This one? Why? ¿Por qué sería esta la opción correcta? ¿O por qué sería esta la opción correcta?
Because, porque está dando un tiempo exacto, porque está diciendo last year
¿Dónde?
en la respuesta, teacher.
It's the first.
The first. Why the first?
Have you ever?
Why?
Because in the simple past, We don't use the adverb ever
Okay, yes, you are right. We don't use ever in the simple past. Any other reason why we need to choose have you ever been? Any other
Because
reason?
we are introducing a topic.
Very good, because we are introducing a topic. Ok, estamos introduciendo el tema, entonces la opción correcta es have you ever been to Peru? Ok. Y la respuesta, como pueden darse cuenta, nos dice yes, I have. Entonces, por esa razón, sabemos que nuestra pregunta debe empezar con have. Right? Have you ever been to Peru? Yes, I have. Right? Okay. What about number 2? It says, I've been or I went with some friends from college last year. ¿Cuál sería la opción correcta?
Have been.
I've been. Okay. I went. Why?
Because in the final,
Because at the end,
because in the last, at the end, he, the,
why? Why I went? ¿Por qué sería I went la respuesta correcta?
Because we are specifying.
We are specifying when this action happened, and we are giving some details here with some friends, right? We are giving details. Remember that when we give details, we need to use the simple past. Okay, I went with some friends from college last year. Okay, let's go to the next one. Where have you been or did you go? What do you think is the correct option here?
Where did you go?
Where did you go? Why? Why, where did you go? And not have you been? Why?
because it's asking for more details.
Yes, we are asking for detail, right? Entonces la respuesta correcta sería, where did you go? To Machu Picchu. I went to Machu Picchu, right? Y aquí number 4, it's been or it was fantastic. It was, right? Entonces no podemos decir it's been, porque estamos dando detalles de algo. It was fantastic. I would love to go there. To Lima in 2010. ¿Qué piensan que podría ser cuál sería la opción correcta? I've been or I went? I went, right? Because we are specifying when, in 2010, but not Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu is amazing. We had a great time. What do you think? We had, right? Porque se supone que estamos hablando del mismo viaje, estamos dando más detalles, ¿cierto? Then we have what have you done or what did you do there?
What did you do there?
What did you do there? Okay, we have been or we went on some incredible hikes. We went, right? Yes. Ok, entonces si se dan cuenta, solo al principio, como habíamos visto anteriormente, when we introduce a topic, we use the present perfect. But after that, we are giving details. Okay, so that's why we use the simple past. because we are giving details in the rest of the conversation. Okay? Any questions about this? Let's move on. Vamos al siguiente ejercicio. Exercise number 2. Complete the conversation with the words in the parentheses. Okay, I'm going to give you some minutes so you can complete the exercise and then we are going to check. Says the movie Selena or Selma, it says, have you the movie Selma? What can you write here?
Did you ever seen the movie
Did you
Selma?
Okay, thank you.
Have you ever seen the
Have
movie
you
Selma?
ever seen? What do you
Sí.
why do you think we need to write have you ever seen? Why?
Because es la introducción.
You are introducing a topic, right? Okay. And the answer here, yes, I
saw it.
I saw.
I saw it. I saw it in 2015. As you can see, we are specifying here when. That's why we use the simple past, right? What about number 3?
Did you like it?
Like it.
Did you like it? Did you like it? Okay, we are asking for detail, right? So that's why we use the simple past. Yes, it
Was great.
Was great.
It was great. David Oyelowo
Play it.
played Martin Luther King Jr. very well. Number 6.
Does he win any awards?
Okay, what do you think, guys? Does he win?
Did he win?
Again, please.
Did he win?
Did he win? Did he win any awards? Because we are talking about the past, right? Did he win any awards? Yes, he
Won.
won some awards. Number 8. Number 8.
Did he be in other movies?
Did he be in other movies? Remember that when we have the verb to be, we don't use,
He was.
no, when we have the verb to be in a question, we don't need to use an auxiliary verb, like did, for example. Remember? Again, please. Number 8.
Was he in other movie?
Was he in another movie? Okay. But as you can see here, we are talking about other movies. So we are introducing another topic. In the first part, we are talking about this movie, Selma. And here we are talking about other movies, right? So that's why we are introducing another topic again. So what can we write here? What could be the questions if we are introducing?
Has he ever been?
Has he been? Ok, como pueden ver aquí no tenemos ever, por eso no lo incluimos en la pregunta. Has he been in other movies? Yes. He
was.
He was in Lincoln. I
loved that movie.
Loved, no love it, right? I loved that movie. Very good. Okay, so this is the exercise, okay? Let's go back to the page 106 here in your book. And we have some other exercises, okay? Let's go to exercise number 6. Write the conversations in full. Use the present perfect or the past simple, it says. So as you can see, you have prompts here. You have some words that you need to use in the conversation. So you have to complete the conversation, okay? I want you to work with a partner to complete these 2 conversations, and then we are going to check. Okay, number 1, question number 1. What did you write here in the first one? What is the question here?
Have you ever met a famous actor?
Have you ever met? Remember that we changed a little bit the verb. Have you ever met a famous, okay? Famous actor. Okay, very good. Have you ever met a famous actor? And the answer is yes.
I have.
Yes, I have, right?
Yes,
Okay.
I have.
Very good. Yes, comma, I have. The next one.
Who did you meet?
Okay. Who did you meet? The next one, the answer. I
met.
met Salma Hayek last year. Yeah, okay. The next question.
All right. Where did you meet her?
Where did you meet her? Very good. Where did you meet her? The next one.
I met.
I met her on a flight from Paris to London, right? Okay, very good. Let's go to the next one. The next conversation. Number 2. What is the first question here in number 2? What is the
Have
first
you
question?
ever tried dangerous sport?
Okay, have you ever
Tried?
tried, right? Have you ever tried? Have you ever tried a dangerous sport? And the answer is
Yes, I have.
Yes, I have.
yes, I have. Okay. The next question.
What did you try?
What did you try? The next answer. I tried rock climbing. Yes. The next one.
Did you enjoy it?
Did you enjoy
Did you enjoy it?
it?
Okay. And the answer? Yes.
It was great.
Yes, it was great. Very good. Yes, it was great. Good. Very good. Let's continue, okay?